Back again, CP All Access, baby. I told you I'm gonna come at you guys live every day with content. Anyway, so here we go, man. It's Wednesday morning, it's about 10:30. Had a few errands to run. I'm pretty much done. I got a couple more things to do. But anyway, right now, I'm about to go to what I consider my home gym. I got two gyms I go to. I go to Fitness Evolution, just because it's right around the corner from the house. And when I was working, man, it was real convenient because the other gym that I go to, my home gym, G Standard Gym, you know what I'm saying? We are the G Standard. It's probably about a 20-minute drive, 25 depending on traffic. And usually the time of day that I dip over there is pretty high traffic, so I was just beat down, man. But I'm getting ready for the show, and I had to make sure that I got my training in. Fitness Evolution, in my opinion, is a little bit of a lesser gym. Now, not lesser in a way, in such a way where they're really limited on space or machinery or any of that stuff. Like the amenities of the gym itself are pretty nice, you know what I mean? It's a nice little setup. I'm talking about the overall feeling, the atmosphere. Okay, one of the reasons why I love G Standard Gym is, I mean, I've got my complaints about everything, you know what I'm saying? So later on down the road, let me just say this: if you've ever heard me complain about my gym, or if you ever hear me complain about my gym, that's just me being human. Because I mean, in all honesty, man, I love working out there. It's the only hardcore gym in Pierce County. A ton of athletes train there, a ton of great athletes train there. The owner, Gabe Moen, I don't know him too well personally, but I see him. I used to see him pretty much on a daily basis, and he's got a pretty big following. A lot of people look up to him. He's been nothing but nice to me. So anyway, like I said, man, one of the reasons why I really like training at G Standard Gym versus like a corpo gym, I mean, the differences being like at an independent gym or hardcore gym, you can go in there and the first thing you want to do is snatch your shirt off and train with your shirt off. You can do that. The music is on point all the time. It's either good hip hop or metal or, you know, whatever people want to listen to. They're pretty relaxed with like they got an aux cord coming out the wall in a little case. You know what I mean? So like if you're in there by yourself or, you know, whatever, and there's no music going on, you just plug your phone or your MP3 or whatever, your iPod, just plug that shit right up and get your music cracking, man. You can train to whatever kind of tunes you want to bump. And that really helps with intensity, man, because like I gotta have my music. I gotta have good music. Like it drives me. So the music with the environment, I mean, everybody there is goal-oriented, man. There's nobody there who's half-stepping or fucking playing games. You know what I'm saying? Everybody there has been serious about their training and their goals, and they're getting shit done. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like to fuck with it. Lately, I haven't been going there as much, like I said, just because I was really wore out from work. And the drive was just getting me, man. And it was affecting my attitude when I got there, you know what I mean? Which in turn affected my workout. So I needed to make a couple changes, and it worked. Now, nothing against like Fitness Evolution, but like I said, I've already pointed out the differences. Well, the good things that I like about G Standard, and everything I don't like about Fitness Evolution is the exact polar opposite of what I love about fucking training at G Standard. You go into Fitness Evolution and say you're doing legs and you want to hike your fucking shorts up, or you want to go in there with leggings. I don't rock leggings. A lot of guys do. You know what I mean? But if you grunt too loud at Fitness Evolution, they're gonna look at you crazy. You know what I mean? They only go up to like 100-pound dumbbells. They don't have any 100-pound plates. The music is fucking atrocious. I mean, like, they play like top 40. If my headphones die or like I forget my shit, oh, buddy, it's like, it's torture, man, because like, you get to work out to like Ariana Grande and shit, man. And I'm not by any means putting down the fitness goals of anyone. You know what I mean? I think it's fantastic for anyone at any level of fitness. If you're in the gym getting your shit done, man, salute, man, hats off. Like, I think that's some badass shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause even if you're in there just going through the motions, it's better than sitting on the couch. Real talk. You know what I mean? But for me, myself, personally, I gotta have, you know, as my home gym, as my environment, that's where I go to just grind and get gritty and dirty. My plan is one of these nights, I know it's late, there's not gonna be a lot of people there. I'm gonna bring you guys in there with me, give you a tour, show you what's up with G Standard Gym, give them a shout out, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Get some workout footage, get some good workout footage, and it'll be good music in the background, and I'll be able to be more comfortable dialoguing a little bit with you guys while I'm training, walking you guys through step by step what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Note to self, or note to you guys, today I'm going to pick up a good editing studio software program. So no more raw bullshit. I mean, I'm still gonna deliver the raw and cut, but I'm gonna clean it up for you guys. Make it a little easier to watch, a little more entertaining. Try to make it closer to what you guys are typically used to while staying in my own lane. Because I definitely want to make my own mark, man. Like I said, I feel like there's a missing element, man. There's a missing element in this, and it's huge, man. This whole big old like YouTube channel, like athlete, professional personality, whatever you want to call it, man. This whole big movement, especially when it comes to fitness and bodybuilding, I feel like to a degree there's a disconnect. You know what I mean? Watching some footage last night, I feel people trying to force topics like, they're grinding for content, like they're just like, I mean, I'm not gonna bring it up because I don't want to put anybody on blast, but you know, the specifics of it. But I mean, if you want to, when the time comes and I want to be motivational and I want to talk to you guys about real life shit or about situations that I'm dealing with, I'm not gonna tell you how to deal with it. I'm gonna tell you how I dealt with it. You know what I mean? I always had a problem with telling people what I think they should do to solve the problem. I feel like it's more efficient and people are more receptive if you just share your experience, your strength, your hope, and how you dealt with certain situations. And if they can relate to any little part of that, they might be able to step back and just be like, okay, word, yeah, I get that. I'm gonna try this, but I'm gonna put a little twist on it. You know what I mean? Because every application to a problem is gonna be different depending on who's dealing with it and what the situation is. You know what I mean? You can't just cookie cutter everything, man. That's why I'm really, I say this over and over, but my ultimate goal with this whole endeavor is just to bring you guys real deal, man. Like, people say keep it real, keep it 100, but I don't feel like they do. Damn it, I don't feel like they do. I think like y'all motherfuckers is editing out a lot of the real shit that people need to see. I mean, yeah, they want to see you fail on sets to show that you're human, but man, they want to see you grind. They want, you know what I mean? In my opinion, you're not showing me that you grind when everything I see that you post or that you put out is you having a badass workout. You know what I mean? People can't relate to that because the average motherfucker out there trying to get in the game is not constantly having badass workouts. I can attest to this fact because I'm above average and I don't constantly have badass workouts. A lot of the time I go in there and I'm not 100%. I gotta train around fucking little nagging injuries, man. That's just part of being old for one, and dealing with life decisions that I've made that have placed unneeded stress on my body and not taking care of myself, and ego lifting and the whole 9 yards, man. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna present the fantasy. I'm not gonna present the idea. I have a really big issue with people that, how do I say it, live their life based on like how they perceive or how they want or think the world should be, instead of being based in reality, man. You're not gonna, I mean, yeah, we all got a dream. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about at all. And I'm not saying that you should limit your dreams. You know what I mean? Being realistic isn't being practical, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like Will Smith, he said, being practical, or really, I mean, fuck the quote up, but it's something along the lines of being practical is the surest and fastest way to a life of mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that I fucking butchered that, but you get the overall point. You know what I mean? That means not taking risks, but those risks need to be calculated and weighed. You know what I mean? I would never advise anyone to just like, just because you love actors and you love acting, but you've never acted a day in your fucking life, you've got absolutely no experience with it, you don't even know that you're good. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma and your aunt at Christmas time telling you that, oh my God, you sound just like Eddie Murphy. That's not cutting it. That's not enough for you to be like, oh, I'm gonna sell all my stuff and move to California and be a famous movie star. Because they're gonna eat you up. They're gonna eat you up. But you get the point. You know what I mean? I'm saying calculated risks. You gotta be brave enough to take those risks and realize that no, you don't wait for the opportunities. You try to make decisions in your daily life that set you up to be placed in situations that you're able to take advantage of these opportunities. If that makes any sense at all. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people. Doing the things on a daily basis that are going to get you closer. You know what I mean? These are all things that are going to put you in a situation to take advantage of opportunities when they arise. And yeah, sometimes you got to create that motherfucking opportunity. You got to create that chance. You got to, the people that you want to get next to, you got to guide them in a direction at times where they want to be next to you too. Because I'm telling you straight up, unless you really, really stand out in some specific way, you're not going to just get next to the fucking people that are successful based on your smile. Or just because you got good pecs, good abs. It's not, it doesn't work that way. And hard work ain't the only thing that's going to get you there. You got to be smart, man. You got to plan. You got to be calculated. And you always got to grind, bro. You always got to be willing to do it at any time. Eric Thomas, I don't know if this is a direct quote from him, if he came up with this on his own, but he said at any moment, at the drop of a fucking dime, you've got to be willing to sacrifice who you are right now for who you'll become. Woo, shit. That's a scary proposition, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's when that door opens, bruh. Like, you got to be ready to take the plunge. All that self-doubt, all that, you know what I mean? You got to be ready to be like, hell yeah, I put in the work. I prepared as well as I can. It's time for me to step out on that stage. It's time for me to go get mine. You know what I mean? And sometimes it is a situation where you sell the farm. You know what I mean? But with that being stated, you're not selling the farm based on just a hope and a dream. You know what I mean? You've done the work. You set yourself up in a situation as best as possible to be prepared to jump into these environments, man, and make a difference. Alright. Enough ranting, rambling. Here we are, baby. The old famous G Standard gym. You know what it is. I may try and get a little bit of footage for you guys. There we go. G Standard, baby. Excuse me. I'm trying to get a little bit of footage for you guys. I ain't making any promises, because you never know. There might be, it's pretty dead right now, so I might be able to get a little bit for you. But we'll take it as it comes. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get this money. Alright, so all you iron heads out there, you know what I'm saying when I say I'm gonna go get this money. It means I'm finna go kill this workout. But alright, I'm gonna sign off for now. I'll get back to y'all in a few. Peace.